hello, and welcome to Community TV with Adaire. This is TV for you by TV from me. And this is where I talk to people in the community who are doing amazing things to help those around them. It could be meditation, a yoga class, learning to cook, reading tarot cards, healing, physical fitness, or even gardening. And that's what we have for you today. We've got Malcolm Haines from Ligaya Garden, and Malcolm is sharing his expertise today on how to make a solar window box heater, do-it-yourself greenhouse, plants, and Athena. And when I said to Malcolm, what the hell's an Athena? He said, it's the dog. So I actually know. Hello, Malcolm, welcome.
Everybody knows Athena.
Well, I'd met Athena, but I'd forgotten Athena's name. So now I'm rebriefed, and we know who Athena is. And I guess as we make our way around your garden, we will get to actually re-meet again. But first, you've got a fascinating story about making literally a postage size block, a front yard, into an amazing ecosystem in its own right. How did all that happen?
Slowly, one piece at a time, one experiment at a time, one mistake at a time.
I was going to say I did that with my kids, but
your kids are okay.
So
no, we just started small in a couple of square meters, actually in a couple of straw bales. We planted straight into the straw bales initially. Then we went out.
Do that.
Yeah, it's easy. Yeah. Works really well. It's what I recommend most people to start with, or when they've got an apartment, a little place that they can't do a big garden in.
Yeah.
And, just straight into straw bales.
Okay.
Easy.
So into straw bales, does it have to be pea straw or hay or anything, or just anything?
Better.
Pea straw is better?
Yeah, because it's got more. So I'm just trying to dodge this elder tree here. There, that's better.
So dig out a scoop or cut out and put the soil in, and then just bung your plants in, yeah?
Oh, you soak it for a couple of days first so it gets all the moisture, and the bacteria start breaking down, because most of gardening is actually about growing bacteria rather than plants. Plants are just a benefit. Plants are a benefit that we get.
How's that? That's fantastic. So how long ago did you start with the pea straw bales?
That was 2014, before we bought the house in 2015. We bought in October in 2015. So they lasted 2 seasons.
Yeah.
And that produced all of our veggies for a little while.
Yeah.
And then once we bought the house, we started moving out into the grounds. And we've got about 60 square meters of growing space out the front and an aquaponics system out the back, which is undergoing a bit of an overhaul at the moment. So I'm just going to change my arm's getting tired there.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'll get you to, because you talked about a do-it-yourself box window heater, and a solar box window heater. I think I've got it right. I would love to know what. Before we go there, I'd just like to say we've got Janelle here who's saying hello. I would also like to let people know that we are live broadcasting on the My Time TV .live page, and we are also, because we've shared this broadcast out to other pages, if you're on other pages and you want to talk to Malcolm and ask him questions, you will need to come over to mytimetv.live and talk to us here. So we're live at the moment. And even if you are, after the broadcast is finished, you can welcome to come over and ask questions, and we'll make sure that Malcolm is able to answer them for you at a future date. But also, if you know people who want to be gardeners like I am and was, or keen gardeners, or looking at permaculture, I don't even know what that means, but I'm sure Malcolm will enlighten us. Please make sure that they see this information, because Malcolm is a wealth of knowledge and you may well be inspired. And if you're in South Australia, especially, this information is going to pertain to you, because this is where it all happens, out in is it Gawler Belt?
Gawler, Gawler itself, Gawler South.
In Gawler. So, Malcolm, now share with us
Well, you want to see the window box heater. So what I'll do is I'll start from the end of the path where I'm standing, trying to avoid the glare. So there's a lot of glare around today, and I'm not a terribly good cameraman, so bear with me. So we'll just flip it around until we walk to the front door. So this is the path that you see when you're walking in through the gate.
Hang on. Oh, you're flipping now? Good-o. Ah, there we go. Look at that. Looks like a forest.
And it's had no water besides rain since, I think, the 4th week of winter.
Oh, really? Wow. And so this is all the composting and that you do that keeps it.
Yeah, so you've got to remember, this is what I do. This is my thing, my hobby. Every spare cent we get goes into the house and garden, really.
Yeah.
So it's a labour of love and a labour of time and effort. And of course, I can't work on it. I can't work on it all the time because of my ongoing illness, but we do what we can, and step by step.
And I know it was, so this is 5 years in the making, or 6 years in the making.
Yeah.
Account,
October and the 2nd will be 5 years, yeah.
So you've done a phenomenal job, and absolutely. And I've been out there and visited you, and I've gone, oh my God, this guy's a genius with what you're doing. Did you have a plan to do this, or did it just evolve from an interest area, or?
It happened. Get a bit political when the old Tony Abbott mob got in, and because we're on a disability pension and a carer's payment here, and we started losing big chunks of money out of our payments and things. We cut this benefit, cut that benefit. So we had to do something. So I thought, bugger it, we'll do it ourselves.
Wow.
So we started planting our own food, and then we met a lot of like-minded people on Facebook, especially on the Transition Gawler network.
Okay.
And started posting online. Then we started a blog and a Facebook website and Twitter and all the usual stuff after that. And people are just interested.
Well, I know when we spoke last time, you were saying we talked about weeds.
Yeah. Well,
we talked about weeds.
Here's one. It's blackberry nightshade.
It does look a little bit pixelated, but yep. Okay, let's have a look what that is.
Blackberry nightshade. You see that around this time of year, and to show you honestly, where's my little flick the camera around button? I will eat one and not die from it.
And
you're
so
actually like blackberry nightshade. Yeah, it's a very common local weed, and it's as long as you eat the blackberries, they're delicious. They're like little tomatoes. It's related to tomatoes and related to.
Yeah.
So I've just got to eat a couple more. I like them.
You've got them now. So, but you would need a sort of hefty handful to make a salad, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, the first year we actually tried to grow one in the garden itself. And they're really hardy, so you can dig up one from the footpath and bring it in and put it in the garden. And we got, over one summer, we got about 3 kilos of berries off of one plant.
3 kilos? Well, I guess because they're weeds, do you have to? You don't have to jolly them along, do you?
That's right. That's right. And the more you do, and there's Athena come out for a little stroll along, but she's not in a TV mood today. So, I'll get into this window box heater before it heats the house up too much.
Yeah.
We don't really need it on today.
No.
All it is, can you see it from there? It looks a bit more confusing than it is. It's just a bit of air conditioning ducting. It sucks some air in, goes through and into this box, which is sealed.
It's a little bit hard.
It's awkward to photograph. It's because it's right in the full sun.
Yeah, we can see it okay. It's a little bit pixelated, but that's okay.
Okay, I don't know about that. Don't know anything about that stuff. But yeah, just to roughly explain, the air comes in here, comes through in this sealed box, which traps all the heat in. Everything's painted black. Through there, into a fan, and then into the lounge. And it's all run by a solar panel, so that it only works when the sun's shining, because we don't need the heat when there's no sun, and we don't want it to blow in cold air on a cold day when there's So it just works, just ticks away.
So,
I've got a
it,
circuit on the side here because I've actually got it set up so that it usually only turns on when it's over about 25 degrees in the box, so that way it's only warm air comes into the house. And the circuit board I buy from eBay cost me about $2 on eBay for that switch. The fan is an old computer fan, little 12-volt fan. And the solar panel was on special at JCar, and the rest of it's just scrap that I got from other places.
Now, did you actually dream this up and make it yourself, or did you YouTube?
No, there's things on YouTube.
Yeah.
People use Coke cans for it, and all PVC pipe, poly pipe, all sorts of stuff. So, but next year, now we know this one works. This was only a mock-up. I'm going to make it the entire length of that front window section.
Yeah.
Have a smaller diameter conduit going in and have it running 3 times through.
Yeah.
And I should use glass on the top because I'm no good at cutting glass, so I just use Perspex this time.
Yeah,
but glass has more heat.
That's fascinating. So I'm just a bit curious.
Sorry?
Malcolm,
they've got bubble wrap on them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's our insulator as well. Bubble wrap's an excellent insulator.
Wow. And it's very, very easily available, isn't it? And cheaply available.
Right. And to put it on, all you do is cut it to size and you make the window wet or damp and you just press the bubble wrap on and it'll stay there for you. No
amazing.
Toxins, no glues, nothing.
Wow, that's amazing. I just want to ask, if it's getting over like 25 degrees, wouldn't you need the heater when it's cooler? That's my only question.
That's right. I mean, I've left it on just purely for this show.
Yeah.
So I can demonstrate it. Normally I'd have it taken out by now. Once the weather regularly starts getting to about 20 degrees, which is comfortable, then we just take it out and put it in the shed.
Okay, so with your solar panels, when it's grey and overcast, does it actually, I know you were explaining it before and I got a bit confused. So
sorry.
Speak slowly and use small words.
Okay. You've got to be able to trap some heat, and you trap the heat through the sunlight getting caught in here. That makes everything hot. So it won't run on a grey and overcast day.
Oh, okay.
The panel won't come on, won't kick out any current, so the fan won't go on a grey day. But as soon as there's a little bit of sun, even on a 10-degree day, you get... and I average about 9-degree difference between outside temperature and what comes out in the lounge.
Wow. So, and then that's all your heating is done. So you went through all last week.
No, that's not all the heating. We've still got electric heaters like everybody else does.
Yep.
But we're minimizing them now slowly. This will be built in next year more efficiently,
Oh, and looks like we have lost connection with Malcolm. Hello? No, Malcolm's gone. All right, so I think he will come back into, let me just put myself solo there. And there we go. So let's hope Malcolm can make it back, because we have not anywhere nearly finished looking at these amazing gardens. So let's see, I'm just going to take him out of the back end of the show and just let you know that what you were looking at was a solar box heater that Malcolm had made, and he just used some ducting, some air conditioning duct, and bought some cheap components for a fan, and had Perspex and then some bubble wrap on the window, and it's actually made the heater, and there's pumped heaters into the house. So he's gone, he's here, now he's gone again. So this is fun and games, all fun and games, until somebody loses the live stream. I think he's trying to come back in. So we did have a couple of tests on this one, and I'll just send him a message. Bear with me. I'll play some thinking music if I have some. So don't know what happened. Try again. So I can see he's here. He was here and then he's gone. So let's hopefully he can come back again. If not, we might have to wind it up at the window box, solar window box, and I'll get him to come back yet again and share the rest of it with a do-it-yourself greenhouse and what other plants he's got. So, okay, let's see. And it's saying, Malcolm, we have no video. It's just saying we have audio only. Can you hear me at all? Nod once? No, that's not going to work, is it? All right. Yeah, we really need a visual for this one. I might... Oh, he's typing a message. This is LOL, learning out loud. Actually, it's technology out loud, and this is what happens when we have live broadcasts. It dropped out to that page with the plans on it. Okay. All right. We have some issues with technology, and it looks like we won't be able to complete this broadcast with Malcolm, but we will have another one. He can take his window box, solar heated window box out, and we'll come back and we will actually do another show when we get the technology sorted, because doesn't look like it's going to be able to work the way we want it to today. So Malcolm, I would love to thank you so much for sharing what you did with us, and I'm going to invite you back, and I can't wait till we get you organised with your own show here, because when we get technology sorted, I think people would tune in. I definitely would tune in for those tips every week or every couple of weeks to find out what's happening in the garden of Malcolm, so in Ligaya Garden. So if you are watching this in replay, which you may well be doing, Derek, yes, it's live, and Theone is here too. We're about to, we've had some issues again with the back end of the technology. Oh, hang on. Whoa. Hold the phone. Here he is. Let's see. Okay. It might take. I've got you in the dashboard. Oh, there's Athena. Yeah, and he's saying technology is amazing. And Derek Lanford's here asking if it's live. Yes, this is live. And it's actually not pushing you into the stream. So I think we still have some more issues that we're going to have to sort out. We will wind it up for today, but we will because, I mean, talking to you is great. And people can hear you in the show, but they won't be able to see you because we are not able to bring your oh, well, there we are. Athena.
Are we back? Are we back in the whole thing?
Yes, that was definitely operator error, because
Right.
I thought I couldn't bring you up in the show, but it was just picking the wrong button. So
Okay. Are we back?
Yeah, there she is. Hello, Athena, you beautiful pup. Give her a tickle under the chin for us. There we go. All right. So while we're here, show us the DIY greenhouse.
Okay, let's just walk back down the path of it. Yeah, just drop back out to that cage where they're trying to push us onto different plans.
No, that's all right. That's okay. We're here now.
Here's a little greenhouse. This is made out of an old plastic drum. I cut a hole in the side and some recycled perspex in there, and a little bit of makes a bit of noise, and just a bit of a grill there for drainage for the plants. I've taken everything out of here because the last 2 days have been quite warm.
Yeah.
It all runs that solar
Oh, wow.
battery. I've uncovered everything so people can see what's in there.
Yeah.
And then with lights at the back. turned off at the moment. Just
Hang on,
LED strips you can buy from online.
we've got Theone in the lobby as well, but that's cool. I'll just leave you down there for a moment, Theone, because we're looking at the fan. Is that another computer fan that we're looking at?
Yep, just a recycled computer fan, just sits up there and blows the air back through.
Fantastic.
The same temperature switch that's on the window box heater.
Yeah.
Probably, I don't know. The most expensive part was the perspex. That cost me $5.
Oh, wow.
Hand. And the drum, I don't know, probably $10 or $15.
So what was the drum originally?
Just one of those plastic storage drums.
Oh, okay, like from Bunnings or somewhere.
Oh, no, you get them from Pat the Drum Man or farmers or horse people.
Oh, okay, yeah, horse people.
Yeah.
So you've got all that stuff set up underneath, and then you would put something on top.
That's right. So I've taken the covers off so people can see that it's just cheaply recycled everything.
Yeah.
But normally I have the cover on the switch there, and the battery would be undercover as well.
Okay. So this is really and then the solar power powers the battery, which powers the fan, which circulates the
air.
There's
lights at the back. That little thing that's hanging down there, that's an LED strip light.
Oh,
so it costs about $7 for 5 meters on eBay.
Oh, wow. So that actually they come on to keep keep it warm as well.
Yeah, they keep the light there. They're grow lights, so they're red and blue, which is the same as they use in hydroponics.
Yeah.
And so that runs all day in normal sunlight and then all night in grow lights. The fan stops the humidity building up too much, and everything's fine. But the last couple of days, it's got over 40 degrees in there, so I've had to take everything out.
So would you do seedlings and?
Yep. I have my let's just show you the plants that I grew in there. They're over here a little bit because they need a bit of shade today. I've been keeping.
That's probably the problem, isn't it?
I've been keeping some carnivorous plants alive over winter.
Oh, wow! So they've like carnivorous plants. They like the flycatchers and that type of thing.
That's right. Pitcher plants, flycatchers, all different kinds of stuff. Bunnings had a big sale on them during winter because obviously they were dying off in their garden centre. So we picked them up for $1 each and stuck them in the ground.
So now what will you do with those?
We're getting a greenhouse set up in the back.
Sorry, I talked over you.
We're putting a big greenhouse system in the back of the house over the aquaponics so that it will we can use it over winter a lot better. And they'll go in there because they'll have the humidity, they'll keep the bugs down. Theoretically, it should all be good.
So you've got a purpose for them. You didn't just buy them because they're on sale at Bunnings.
There was a purpose, yeah. What's that? Just came to see if you needed help troubleshooting. Okay, that wasn't for me.
No, that was in the host chat. Yes, thanks, Theone. Appreciate that. I'm learning the Studio 2 is a different platform from the one that we used last time I spoke to you, and I've got my trainer wheels on. So
once summer hits, all this garden will just shade the front of the house like it did last year, and the trees are a bit bigger this year.
Yes, yeah.
Plum, full flower, just beautiful around. Nice to walk out here at the moment. Calendulas are out. That's our composting area, so it's not all pretty. It can be a mess, but that's only like 4 square meters of ugliness.
Yeah. And so I know it's beautiful. I said before, I've been there, and it really does feel like you're walking into a different world as you come up to your front door from the gate. Even it's just a different environment. It's just amazing what you've done.
And the path is designed to catch the southerly winds, which are a little bit cooler in summer. So that this way we're pointing now is south,
Yes.
and the path will funnel the wind along here a little bit along the path, cool it down with the plants, because with a plant, every leaf is an air conditioner. You probably know that.
No, I
Each
didn't
one
actually.
okay. When a tree transpires or passes on water from the leaves, it cools the air around the leaf.
Oh,
And then that comes through and that blows, slightly cooler air all the way along this path into our house. And because it's already the cooler southerly air, then it cools the place a little bit more than it would normally.
That is amazing. So do you know, like a little bit being 1 or 2 degrees, because that can make a huge difference, can't it?
Even half a degree makes a big difference. Honestly,
Yeah.
if you're sweating and frustrated and tired and grumpy like we all get in summer, then half a degree, 1 degree, it's noticeable. It was
That's
like even
amazing.
the bubble wrap on the windows. It makes an average of 1 degree difference in winter, in summer, 1 degree difference in winter between inside the house and outside,
Yes.
and about 2 to 3 in summer.
Wow. That's pretty significant, isn't it? So
It is.
I think
All these little things add up.
And now, did you, like we said, you sort of did it almost accidentally, and it's rolled on, and you're a bit of a legend in your own teacup, or you're definitely a legend to me.
We're starting to get well known.
Because what you're doing and you're learning, you've definitely done your apprenticeship here, and you keep. Last time we spoke, you said you had the rabbits and you were making methane to power some heating and cooling for the chook house or something.
Yeah. It kind of worked, but it didn't work as well as we wanted to.
Yeah.
And then the rabbits escaped one night into the garden, and it took, because Jelena wasn't home and Malcolm wasn't around, it took me 3 days to catch them. So when we finally caught them, we put them back, and we've given them to one of our neighbours, and she looks after them now.
Oh, okay. So no rabbits.
Natalie, she looks after them at her place, and we still get the manure because she collects it up and then brings it over. We bring it over.
Yep. And then you've got the chickens with their own heating and cooling system as well. So we haven't got time for that today, but what we'll do is we'll wind it up, and we'll definitely have you back, because I think exploring your garden is going to be a lot more than a half-hour conversation. So there we go.
I can't wait. I like to talk.
Yeah.
It's a nice scene. How's that? Look at that.
That's
Isn't that beautiful?
That is so gorgeous. So thank you, Malcolm, for sharing with us. Don't go anywhere. Just actually, no. When I stop the broadcast, you're just going to drop out automatically. So, Theoni's just saying, if you need methane, spend some time in her son's bedroom. Yeah, well, I've got a kid down there that you could just go over and get some from as well. So, Malcolm, I will thank you very much for joining us, and we will have you here again. And thank you, and we do look forward to the summer garden with Ligaya Garden. And I do look forward to having you either having your own program, because hint, I've been nagging you for how long, or at the very least popping in regularly. So thanks again.
That's the best option.
And we will see you soon. Bye for now.
See everybody. Thanks for watching.
So Malcolm Haines from the Ligaya Garden, and permaculturist and I was going to say experimenter extraordinaire in all things gardening and cost-effective ways of heating, cooling your home, how to make a box window heater and a do-it-yourself greenhouse. Amazing stuff. Malcolm, so what I was going to say was Community TV with Adaire is being live streamed from mytimetv.live, usually on a Wednesday at 2 p.m. But because we had tech difficulties last week, we ended up doing it today, or last Wednesday. We came on today now thinking we've got it all sorted, and we definitely have. If you are here for the replay, welcome. And we wish that you would, if your gardening buddies would like to see this broadcast, make sure they see it. And also that you know that we do live stream this. So we rebroadcast this through to 50 channels of TV on demand through the Binge TV networks. I think I got all that out. I can see Malcolm down there relaxing. I'm just going to close the broadcast now, and then you'll jump out as well. See you. Thank you for joining us, everybody, and we'll see you next week again for Community TV with Adaire. Bye for now.